So this is just again a vlog, guys. I'm just recording quickly everything of what we need to do, how we're gonna tell the story about Quantanova. We need to tell the story about Aisha. So, guys, my idea is we need to do like the whole sitting in front of a nice, clean sitting area, obviously looking professional, and then telling the story of Aisha. And I know, like with me, Aisha, like I needed somebody to remind me all the time about making meeting, getting to my meetings and those type of things, like the mundane tasks of like admin and stuff, man. So I needed like a personal assistant, to be fair, and that's why we decided to build Aisha. Then it goes to Dan. Dan always needed a researcher and web scraper, those type of things, because we had a specific client that we wanted to service, and we still connecting with that client. But at the same time, I think, well, Aisha can do this. We built in the capability, and then Dan's gonna talk about that aspect. Francois gonna talk about the aspect, literally because of the social media stuff that he's built. It was mostly reliant on like the web scraping tool that we had to build self. That's now part of her tool set. So now she can go and search the web now based on that web scraping tool and go and find a topic and then web scrape that website, understand what it needs to do, give you feedback on what the website is all about. And then on top of it, like Francois always uses like the day-to-day stuff. He uses it the most between all of us, setting up meetings and just setting up emails and getting that done. And Simon was that person, the creative one, that helped us also change the look and feel, make it more intuitive, make it more like change the text box to much bigger, so it like the typey stuff is much more easier for people to read. And then she also came up with the idea of, why don't we just use the smaller models to get the quick response. It doesn't need to have to be any brainy type of stuff, but then if people need to use like the brainy type of stuff, like the tasking of setting up emails and more complex tasks, then they can just switch to that sort of mode. And that's what we actually built literally today. We built that functionality in, and literally Aisha has gone from speed 1x to speed 5.9 times x. So now a response rate, and even the response rate of how she responds to you with the audio is half a second. It's 520 milliseconds before she comes back to you on a quick sort of topic. But this is just like a little vlog of explaining what we need to still do in this journey of Aisha as well. And yes, it's also for funding. Yes, it's also to help the company grow. Right now, it's just the four of us, and this is the four core members of Quantanova. So yeah,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Is this being posted?
yes, it's going to be posted.
I'm like sitting like I'm.
That is
Being
what it
chilling.
is. It is what it
Being
is.
chilling.
It's gonna be raw as it is.
So what you're trying to do is essentially document the journey from
Yeah.
start to end.
Yes. And this is one of the things that needs to be done within the company. We actually need to go. Part of this marketing thing is we need to tell the story quite right.
Yeah, certain
Okay.
questions to ask and how to tell your story and get the message across. Like, what's the problem that you're solving, and how to convey that in the most practical and I guess beautiful way that you can. Not just spit people with big facts and paragraphs, but tell a story that has a start and an end.
And then as we blow Aisha is building also the fundamentals of what our end goal is, which we're not going to release or discuss just yet. But think of the whole entire Aisha project so much more, but available for a lot more people. The thing is, we want to solve a problem for the world that's coming, and we know AI is going to start taking away jobs. So we want to use AI in a way that can empower people that, let's say they lost their job, they got paid out a bunch of cash, and now they think they want to invest it, or they want to rather use that funds up for XYZ. What we want to try and do is rather let people empower themselves, use that money, and then build a business from it. But we'll discuss that more when we starting with that journey. Right now, we're just building blocks towards that end goal journey as well. But right now, Aisha's our main focus. She works really well already. So if you guys are watching this vlog video, give her a try. Aisha's beta version has literally been 2 months and 12 days old. So
She's still a baby.
yeah, she's still a baby, but hopefully by end of this month, we'll be able to release Aisha in a 1.0 state. All right, I'm ending the vlog now. Any last words?
Beautiful. Stay frosty.
Frosty!
Hey.